Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome back to This is the Police. We're on to day 7 now. Racist gangs run wild in the city. Investigation of Francis Kendrick could resume, and a second tower is to be built in Freiburg. It's going okay. We've decided to take on the contract from basically the mafia. And, now our family is in the firing line if we don't do what they say. That's going to be fun. Let's go to work. We really should get that car. Or, drive.
The people of Freiburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freiburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions.
I like this guy.
Myself, I kind of like this
Yes.
Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Okay. Maybe I'll get a choice whether to put this guy away or maybe to let him free or something. Martin Stett is your new deputy. Okay. Is he going to be one of these deputies who tries to take us in? Or is he going to be a deputy who, is our crony? We'll see. Yeah, we should... you can come in today. I was like, I could just let him skip the day and then get his fatigue to full. But yeah, no, we've got a good shift. We'll do it. Start the day. I won't play any music because it'll be all copyrighted and Content ID will attack me for it. Now, people have said, oh, yeah, you can play it because it's classical music. Classical music isn't copyrighted. No, that's actually incorrect. Let's talk about that as we go into the game. So classical music. First, you have to decide what classical music is. Now, strictly, there are 3 different copyrights on any piece of music. There's the person who performed it, there's the person who recorded it, and there's the person who owns it, like the publisher type person. So the person who wrote it, the person who performs it, and the person who recorded it. Theft. A shoe store clerk reports that 2 teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tried them on, and then, without paying, ran out the shop wearing the new shoes. Stovall and Ellis. A good way to get you trained up. Do it. So you've got, the person who wrote it, so Beethoven, for instance. Person who performed it, so, I don't know, the US Navy. And then you've got the person who recorded it. Your local stand-by, passerby with a cell phone. Now, if the military perform it, quite often, especially with the US military, they don't get a copyright on it. It goes instantly public domain. Ooh, attempted murder. Ooh, the teenagers standing around smoking not far from the store and marrying their new shoes. Try to grab one of the boys. Time to return their shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? I'm going to go with hey, mind if I have a cigarette. See if I can... Yeah! That was stupid. What's this? Attempted murder. A man returned from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with a lover. The maid called the police when she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. Yeah, we should send all 4. Let's hope you get back in time for the next job. I really don't want this going south. At least it's fairly close. So yeah, you've got like 3 copyrights there. Now, of course, you know, in that case, the Navy don't have a copyright because... Ooh, I don't have anyone to send. Hosting the premiere of Back to the Future, the film's distributors asked the city for officers to stand at the door and ensure that visitors don't get the handheld cameras in the theatre. Sorry. So in that case, you know, the US military don't have a copyright because a government institution can't get copyright on it. Beethoven, way out of copyright there. You know, copyright only lasts a certain amount of time. Offender caught, officer unharmed, civilians, yes, unharmed. And the person who captures it, they then have a copyright on their recording. So in this case, that music there, it probably is out of copyright. However, whoever performed it recently probably has a copyright because it's probably been recently performed, and then whoever recorded it, you know, probably maybe the same group, has a copyright. So, you know, there's still copyrights there. A young father with private parental rights tries to pick up his kids from school. When he wasn't allowed access, he attacked the teacher, knocking her to the ground and started kicking her. Yeah, we'll send Stovall and Ellis. They're the only 2 I've got. Ooh, what's this? Mr. Boyd, a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend Charles Dill said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freesville. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There's a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of your guys went over there in uniform and told her to record the records were evidence in an important investigation, she'd just smile and give them whatever they asked, not even checking a warrant. Oh. Fine. I'll do it. I'm not pleased. I've only got 1 cop left. The reason I'm doing it is it gets money. And I need the money for my pension pot. I'll go to that in a second. Offender court. Civilians unharmed. Nice. Mafia assignment. Jack, we've got something going down at the engineering plant in... that's 10:09. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 4,000 should be enough for such a request. Ooh. Okay, we'll see what it is when it gets to 10:09. If it's like something small, maybe. Pay me 4,000, so... he gave us the Gennaro Crespo album, The Master. True, Sam D prefers glam, so he's really sad and at the bar by the time the shift ended. Okay. And we got 3,000. Oh, 2 of them are coming back, but drunk. Okay. We should be in time for the disorderly conduct. Scored penises on the artwork and hid in the closet. I'll send the 2 drunk officers. Okay. 10:09 is coming along, so something's going to be going down. Right, 8:09. 1.5 hours to go. Lights are on when the police arrived. The museum caretaker explains that he only had the job a couple of weeks and he's worried he's going to get fired over this foolishness. The police calm him down and he points at the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Enter the adjoining stall. A terrified and fearful young man holds a knife and insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and that no one understands him, refuses to surrender and is threatening to stab himself. We don't want to talk. We just want to talk. Try to grab the knife or tell me more about it. Tell me more about your work. Escaped. Whoa, what? He killed both my officers? Yeah, that... Oh, they gave me my raise. That was bad timing. We're going to have to hire some more people. Oh, wow, look at that professionalism. Which shift could we do with you on? Probably B shift. So if we move... no, actually, we could do you on A shift. Right. Yeah, let's get you on A shift. Hire for A shift. Hire for A shift. Yeah, that seems good to me. Oh my god, look at that detective. 400. I mean, a bit old, but... And yet still... We'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Sans. Oh, so we can do some services now. So we've got Crime Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and all the officers arrived at the scene will be killed, up to 3 cops. Ah, so we can, like, kill certain officers that we don't like anymore. Investigation Trap. The Mafia will falsify a special investigation, and the detectives who arrive at the scene will be killed. Okay. Threat to eliminate a member of the committee before the hearing at the prosecutor's office. Okay, so that's if we get, like, a committee meeting or something that have to go and, like, talk about us. Okay. What's the backlog? Oh, Mafia assignment. Okay. Eliminate the red gang masks thing. Yeah, sure. Like, how do I do that? Affairs? No. Investigation. Really should have done that at the beginning of the day. We just received a call from the groundskeeper at a machine factory, spotted 2 offenders stealing aluminium from the factory who were holding the wall. Okay, so this is the event that we were warned about from the Sands. They're just stealing some aluminium. I'm going to let it slide, particularly because I don't actually really have enough officers anyway to respond. I've got 3, I can take 4, and there might be more crimes going on, so I'm going to, you know, it's probably a lesser thing. Yeah, it's not really worth going to. Yeah, it's nothing to be worried about. Okay, we'll start our investigation into the stolen goods. 911. We've got 4 grand. Offender escaped. Grant and Robbins died. I still can't believe that. I mean, they were drunk, but... Psychological text. Okay. Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine, the retired cop who went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing on all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you, Jack. Tomorrow morning, Dr. Eleonora Waterbury is waiting for you in our office. Don't be late. Okay, sure. Oh, does that mean, like, some of my officers who are, like, older might have a chance of failing out or something? Ugh. I end the day. Oh. I got the 3 new fames. I will just close the moment and end the day, because I can always do them when we get back to the shift again. City Treasury doles out 90,000 for Mayor's birthday. Ooh. Mysterious Robespierre announces political ambitions. Mayor Rogers, I'll bring order to this police station. Oh dear. Oh dear, it is. You might get the feeling I'm not a fan of the mayor. You might be correct. Dr. Eleanor Waterbury. Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I will show you a card of an abstract image. You will just look at them and tell me what you see. Okay. It's a person shot dead and a hand holding his teeth. Flying severed heads, 2 natives beating a drum, a man taking a handful of tablets in the barn. That's a little bit specific. I can see the barn. They're taking the tablets. I'm gonna say it's 2 natives being. I don't want to be like, yeah, it's me, like having my drugs in my barn. No. A butterfly, a man with the face of a clock, a man going back to his house. I mean that's definitely someone stepping in through a very small door. Like that's a leg there. This is the door. That's like a shadow. I'm trying to think, like, I can't even see the butterfly. No. Okay. Is a man going back to his house? Sure. It's a Christmas tree. Woman decorating a Christmas tree. A dancing girl. A blue alien raping a pig. Okay. No, it's a woman decorating Christmas. Like hands, ring, bracelet, tree, ornament, tinsel. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament. A tower on a hill. A baby with spider legs. Sure, it's a Christmas ornament. Woman dropping the Christmas ornament. An automobile accident. A tree that's growing human lungs? What? I mean, I can see maybe this is like the car here coming off the side of a cliff. But I don't say like that. That could be like... Maybe it's a woman dropping the Christmas ornament. Sure. I'm watching hammers and ice cream. It's pieces of Christmas ornament all over the floor. Man yelling at a woman. A chess rook. Man with the head of a rhinoceros. It's probably like, I guess... I mean, it's... Weird red lightning? And someone crouching in front of it? But, like, I can maybe see the man yelling at the woman, but I'm not going to say that. Like, it's definitely the chess rook. Definitely. That's someone being slapped. A woman slapping a man. A huge hedgehog eating people instead of apples. What? Overturned truck. Can't see it. Sure. Man pushing woman. I'm not going to say that, though. That could be... An octopus playing the piano. It's definitely an octopus playing a piano. Yep. Woman falling over the Christmas tree. Pile of autumn leaves. A woman with a worm skin. It's a pile of autumn leaves. Thank you for your time, Mr. Boyd. I will inform you about the test results in the coming days. Oh, dear. Shia Broom re-elected as Freeburg General Attorney. No black employees at City Hall. Mayor says accident, or, you know, he fired them. Mayor businessman ready to invest in the future of the city. Bollocks. Prioritize the entire lot. There's a new movie opening today starring my favorite actor. Can you let me off so I can go? I'm going to say yes, but because his fatigue is really low. I need to get his fatigue up. Now, you could say, yeah, but coming tomorrow. The problem is that means they've got 2 days in a row, which means they actually will suffer a point of fatigue because they don't have a chance to regenerate that point. I need him to get 2 days rest in a row to get to full. So, yeah, you can go. I was stealing out the trash and accidentally got some poison ivy. This morning I noticed my feet were blistered. It doesn't look like anything serious, but I'd like to see a doctor just in case. Can I take the day off? No. I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror when I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that 7 years of bad luck, but I know it's a superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea to take the day off. What do you think? No. If I got drunk and beat my mother again, this time it looks pretty bad. I like to go to them. Can I have the day off? Yes. Dear, oh dear. Managing you lot is a full-time job. There we go. You can have a thing, a rank. When you give them a rank, they also get 50 experience. So it actually does make them better cops too. Go to map. Please advise, we're unhappy with the efficiency. We're cutting the department's budget? No! A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freiburg. Today, they are holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors. And the goal is to get their people into important positions in City Hall. The protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like, up close and personal. You want me to stop a feminist protest with guns? Dear God, they're insane. They're like, yeah, fire all the black policemen. And now, yeah, let's just shoot all the feminist protests. No, I'm not doing it. Okay, so they want me to send SWAT. 50 women in a park chanting, "Let's be successful." There are only 50? No, I'm not sending 4 cops and SWAT. No. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Yeah, sort of. Deputy. Okay. Ooh. So my deputy can do stuff for me. Statistics. I've failed 12, solved 50. Services. Police Academy. Send your staff for training. Send employees on an informal outdoor party. Hire a snitch. Pay an employee to gather important information for you. Ooh. By names. Figure out which of your employees plan to testify against you. By silence. Convince your employees not to testify against you. Okay. That's quite expensive, though, all that stuff. And that comes out of my pot, so... It might pay to hire a snitch. Everts, you're new here. You can be my snitch. You're probably not as a fay with the department. So you probably won't have, like, you know, alignments. Oh, what? 5 people on SWAT? A dissatisfied client entered some law offices with a pistol, took several employees hostage, and demanded the meeting with the firm's partners. Those shyster Jews took me for a ride. They sucked up all my money and my son still went to jail. Yeah, we are sending... I mean, I've got 5 people in SWAT I could send. It means I won't respond to anything else. Everts. I'm not going to send 2. Keep them back. But I'm sending SWAT. Tomorrow's the deadline. Is it by tomorrow or the end of tomorrow? Because I'm planning to get rid of them tomorrow. Your psyche is in good shape. My only concern is it's stressed out. My research shows that Beethoven music soothes and relaxes the nervous system. I recommend you invest in a good bit of old Ludwig van. It will help you with any violent urges you might be feeling. Thank you. And no. Content ID. Mafia assignment. We've got something down that going to the casino at just before 1. 8,000. Okay. I can't do anything with the... I can do it, right, okay. So... Get the package. Dropped off. Okay, so let's look. Riding free bag, he's convinced that the next was stolen. Transfer goods. Typically pretends to be a regular visitor and tells the buyer in advance which table to find him at. First, travel without a bodyguard. A driver not attract too much attention. Payment. Yin Yang always insists on full payment up front and never deals in cash. Sweet. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. Goes, meets up, hands the package over. I can do this any time today. I can't take SWAT because I've already used SWAT. You want to set fire to the movie theater during a show and fled. Okay, proceed. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Civilians? Yeah! Now, the problem is I've also used up my SWAT for the day. Which is annoying. I really want them for this because I need to be able to capture them, but sure. Ooh, this is the one I've got to not... yeah, this is the one I've got to avoid. A dealer at casino called the police after a man entered the place carrying a grenade. He filled a duffel bag on the... he threw a duffel bag on the floor and demanded that it be filled with money. Ooh, I kind of really should respond to that, but I don't have the people or the SWAT. And I've got to reply to this. So, you know, I can't send SWAT, so I'm going to send my 2 best officers. Straight up. And yeah, I'm not going to reply to that one. Alright, so we've begun our investigation into the arson. Okay, they're on scene. Ooh. What's this? We're installing a new slot machine called the Super Magdalene 3. The last time we put in one of the bigger kids almost broke it in the first day. It'd be great if you could send a couple of men to keep the kids under control. Yeah, go on then. I've only got 3 people left. Oh, civilian was killed? Oh no! 8,000, but a civilian died. Yeah! Caught the offender. Arrested all suspects. Eliminate the gang. We destroyed the red masks! We get 20,000. Oh, sweet. Yeah, keep up the good work, and we'll make sure your final days in Freebookpedia are much more comfortable. Nice. I thought that was the next shift doing it, but I'm quite pleased with how that worked out. Right. Investigations. So yeah, I can now assign you to help out. Suspicious individual. A pregnant girl called in a report of a suspicious gynecologist who she met at the reception. The doctor was behaving very strangely and attempted to persuade the girl to have an abortion, though she already was 5 months pregnant. Through streaming tears, she explained the doctor said that for only 10,000 he would save me from the parasite inside my body. Okay, I'm going to send just 1 cop because I want to keep 2. So I'm going to send Stovall by himself. It's only 1 doctor. So far, we don't know he's armed. We beat the hell out of them playing Hellfighter. Cool. 2,000, right. They're both coming back at least. I've got a lot of money now. Wow. Housewife Taraka Montez often complains about the police to her neighbors. They're constantly making a racket. Often complains to the police about her neighbors. I thought she was complaining about the police to her neighbors. And often organized fights, always refusing to discuss things with her neighbor. She called the police again today after hearing loud bangs on the apartment door, along with loud screams. According to her, about 6 or 7 people live there. Okay, I'm going to reply to that, but I want to take all 3 people I can, probably. The doctor spots the police, grabs the scalpel, and boldly shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from this filthy world." I'm not going to attempt to restrain him if he's got a scalpel. I'm going to hit him with a taser. Yeah! Nice, okay. Let's send Everts, Samedi, and Samdi. Okay. Come on. Jack, we're about to bring in a large shipment of alcohol, but we've heard that our new partners like to play rough. We need a couple of guys for insurance. I don't have a couple of guys. I don't. I straight up don't have a couple of guys. If you ask me that like half an hour later, I hope he understands that. You know, I'm not trying to. I mean, I would like to send them. Requesting reinforcements. But that means I've got a thing up here that I get a choice about. I don't know what it is, though. I'm going to send reinforcements. Oh, what? It's a rape? Ah, no. I need to respond to that. Oh, no. God damn it. Okay. I need more officers. Okay, so the film started. She'd had paid entry. She set off the bomb, and then people ran away. A student, about a month ago, she unsuccessfully applied for an office job at the Last Picture. Okay, cool. So she tried to be an usher and then failed. Need people to go do that as well. You're not going to get back in time, are you? Offender caught, officers unharmed. Come on, get back, get back. They might be back in time if we're lucky. No! No! I wanted to do those. I feel bad. No! Boss, I quit. I want to spend more time with my family. Stovall. Oh, you were holding down the shift. You're holding down the shift, man. We need you. Stovall. I was relying on you, man. You can't do that to me. Oh, hell no. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, we're going to have to hire someone. Day 10. Please expose antique thief gang. Representative of Orthodox Church may appear in Freiburg. City unemployment rate drops below 1%. Most people are now employed as drug dealers. So we're going to end the episode here. I've been EnterElysium. If you've enjoyed, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. Not so pleased with last night's performance. We did get rid of the Reg Mass Gang, and that got us like 20k, but at the end, though, we missed 2 missions, and we turned down sand, and we just need more cops. I'm gonna have to ask for more cops rather than pay a rise in future. We need more cops. We just don't have the manpower. We can't deal with this. If you'd like to like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. Until next time, stay shiny.